I'm your host, Sonia Barrett, and I will be taking you on this hour-long journey with informed guests who continue to bring insight to the silent side of corporations, spiritual concepts, science, and technology, as well as to examine the manner in which they influence our choices. My guest today is Thomas James, Director of HempUSA, and of course that website is www.HempUSA.org. Tom, of course, has been on the show before a couple of times. It's been a while, and he is always a treat to speak with. He always has quite a bit to share, not just in knowledge, but in humor as well. So that's always a good thing, because these days with everything going on, we really have to have our sense of humor. You can't lose your sense of humor. If not, the game sucks you in.
That's right.
But a little bit, just give you his bio, which you probably will have already read the entire thing, but I'm just going to read, give you a portion of that for those who are not familiar. Thomas James is the Administrative Director of HempUSA.org, a worldwide hemp distribution company that has blossomed into more than just a wholesome superfood purveyor. HempUSA.org imports new and exciting products from all over the globe that help keep the earth green and its people happy. He is a singer, songwriter, educator, natural health spokesperson, activist, motivational speaker, and I'm surprised he didn't put comedian in there, but I'm going to throw that in. He is a devoted advocate for the hemp food, clothing, and shelter industries. HempUSA.org brands its own hemp products that are pure, grown without herbicides, pesticides, or fungicides. He has been a guest speaker and is a sponsor of multiple radio networks and has appeared on many AM/FM radio talk shows around the country, including shortwave radio, Sirius Radio, XM Radio, and Worldwide Internet Radio Network and Satellite Network worldwide. Again, you're listening to Sovereign Mind on Sovereign Mind Radio. And Thomas James, I'd like to welcome you back to Sovereign Mind.
Wow, what an introduction. I feel like a president of a country.
Well, you are, of your own country, you are.
Well, you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to leave the multimedia matrix that we're in and for the hour, and we're going to bring these people into true reality and knowledge, okay? And that's what we're about, right, Sonia?
Absolutely. That's why we get along, because that's what we're about. Freedom.
That's right. Freedom for the people. And they're crying out all over the world. Look what government's doing to everybody, trying to destroy the republics of every nation. And we want the freedom, and we have to start with what we put in our bodies. Do you agree?
Right. Absolutely. Well, our bodies and also on our skin, the clothing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about some things about hemp, and a lot of people are not aware of the power that hemp really holds in terms of sustaining the whole world, actually.
Right. It's really amazing. I mean, if you take the original gruel, it was hemp and water, okay, and they made porridge out of it, and that's what the kids were fed all through their lives hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. They ate porridge. They ate gruel. But now our government doesn't want us to even have gruel.
Right, absolutely. No, they want you to have toxins.
Yeah, the American government does not want you to be able to grow hemp freely in this country. And I was pretty shocked what I've learned with international treaties. They allow for the growth of and the import of hemp products, but they will not allow it to grow. The government stops it from growing. Isn't that interesting?
That's really interesting. That's crazy.
The international treaties are really the ones that allow us to import it, but we're not allowed to grow it. But we have to sustain other nations like Canada and Russia and Czechoslovakia for all the hemp clothing. It's just amazing that it just seems like this is all absolutely planned out and done for the petrochemicals to abound in their trillion-dollar profits.
It's all about the profits. It's all about the profits and the control. And when you get the masses, obviously the masses are unaware. That, of course, that helps to support the agenda.
Yes.
So yeah, but we were talking a little while back, which I want you to go into with the oil spill situation right now, and you were saying some things to me about it, and of course, yes, incorporate how hemp is, can be used or is being used in that context, and what knowledge you have in terms of that situation going on right now.
Oh, you're talking about the oil spill in the Gulf?
Right.
Oh, well, I would bring up the microplant powder, which is not a hemp product.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that we mine from the Midwest, and the reason that's so very important right now is because people need to detox right now, especially in those 7 states that are surrounding the Gulf. Mm-hmm. And not only are all the chemicals, Corexit, and all these other chemicals they're using to push the oil down to the bottom of the ocean floor, so they don't want to reveal the true amounts of gallons that are being gushed into the water. They're creeping up on land. They're being carried by all kinds of animals and birds, and it's actually evaporating into the air, and it's coming down in rain. So people are going to be tremendously affected with this, and many of them are in the hospital. Many of them have upper respiratory diseases. They're coughing up blood. I mean, there's many instances. It's all kept quiet. But we have a product, Sonia, that is called microplant powder, and we have a new formulation of it that has Lactobacillus acidophilus, which is a very good bacteria for the stomach, which actually creates an incredibly healthy immune system, and it actually allows for the growth of all the B vitamins, vitamin D, biotin, and vitamin K, which most Americans are deficient in because of the food supply.
Right.
So this product is odorless and tasteless, can be mixed in water and juices, and it will clean the body out of heavy metals. Most anything that they're using for the cleanup will come out of the body, because whatever doesn't belong in the body will be caught by microplant powder with its negative charge. It'll just pull it out. And it is an amazing product. So not only will it detox, it'll feed the body, it'll help the gut. Everything begins in the gut. You know that.
Right.
And if we can digest our food, and by the way, it's gluten-free and it's anti-inflammatory. All of our products are.
Right.
Which I think is outstanding.
Now the micro powder, is it a plant? Is it a ocean-based? What is it?
It's actually a very old plant that has fossilized, that is becomes very hard like a rock, and we dig it out of the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then what I did this year was reformulate it with a very strong Lactobacillus acidophilus. We put 300 billion colony-forming units in each container.
Really?
Yes, which means every tablespoon you take, you get 3 billion colony-forming units. And, you're going to get about 9 billion a day, which is incredible for a healthy body. And we're not getting that in the food. We're just not getting it. We don't have it in our guts anymore. That's why people are sick. That's why they're weak in all areas. They don't have food like this anymore. The government doesn't want us to have it.
Right. But in terms of, mentioning acidophilus, now, you go in this, in the health food store, whatever we call the health food store these days, because the health food store even has a lot of crap in it. Acidophilus, now the acidophilus that you normally would find in the store doesn't have typically, obviously, this high level.
No, not at all. It's got anywhere from 1/10 up to about half on average. Mm-hmm. And, things that are actually by themselves like that don't have the effect on the stomach or the gut or the colon like this. Now, this is a very high strain. It's also dry, which means it will be encapsulated in the microplant powder until it's wet. So it comes alive when it's wet. So you could store this product for many, many years and not worry about it. Okay? So it's just an incredible product for storage shelters, for your medicinal area, and just to have for your children, your babies, your animals, anyone in the family can maintain wonderful health, wonderful skin, wonderful nails, and wonderful hair with this product because it's actually 89% silica.
Okay, so there is no chance of it sitting and then there's mold and
no, not
kind of.
No bugs don't go near it or anything. It's just an amazing product. It is something that's very special, especially for these trying times all over the world. Everybody has to detoxify before they get to that next level of health.
Right.
Okay? You really do. So I thought adding the Lactobacillus acidophilus in this kind of units would be so beneficial. Now you're going to detox and you're going to rebuild the immune system at the same time.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
That means the blood, lung, stomach, and colon, all of it at the same time. I mean, it's amazing. So it's a godsend, I think, for the people in the Gulf.
Yeah, and overall, though, there is an increase in terms of people with colon issues now, and I'm sure you've noticed that. I mean, there's a tremendous increase, and it is because of all of this stuff going on top of the stress factor, it coupled with the diet and
right,
and
low fiber.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. So I want the people to know that it's a food, and it rehydrates the vertebrae of the spine. It builds up the bones. It brings back synovial fluid around the joints. It'll take pains out of your back and legs. Just take it, and you will see. We don't have returns. We only have reorders, and I'm not kidding anybody. I want everybody to know about this product. That's why at HempUSA.org we only have pure products. There's no fillers, there's no colors, there's no preservatives, there's no whey, there's nothing, there's no MSG to make you want to buy more. It's just a wholesome product that God created, and we're redistributing it to the people out there that need it. And we need it today, and we all need it.
Yes, I could definitely say that. I won't even say probably, but I probably do with all this sneezing and stuff that's going on with whatever is being sprayed in the air and all of that. So,
yes. Well, it's wonderful, by the way, for chemtrails. Anybody worried about chemtrails? There are bills in the Senate right now. They're admitting to chemtrail in the United States since 1950. Whether it's for controlling the weather, killing the bees, killing the soil, killing the crops, affecting the upper respiratory in all humans, it's going on, and it's not good. It's not good. But microplant powder, again, will literally pull these toxins out of the body. Whatever is in the body that shouldn't be there, microplant's going to pull it out. I mean, that's it. It will, because it has such a strong negative charge, it will pull out all positive toxins. So I want the audience to know this is like a magnet running through your body, a magnet. And that is, to me, amazing.
Right.
Because if to figure out, we have not raised the price of this product, Sonia. It should be $5 more a container. We did not raise it because we want the people in the Gulf to benefit from it. Buy it by the case. We have free shipping. It really is amazing. So if you think about it, the price, it's about $10 a month to clean your body to get to that next level of health. You show me something that's cheaper than that, and I'll sell it.
Right.
Show me something. I haven't seen a product out there that does what this does for this price.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm sitting here going, well, can you send me some through the phone? Can you send me some? I could use some right now. It kind of, and I know it's not the same thing, but, the old days, the charcoal or sulfur, used to pull out poison.
They're all good, and the clay's good, but this goes into your blood. Those don't.
Right. Oh, okay, that's the difference.
This cleans the blood, okay? This gets into the blood. I can't make any claims that it passes the blood-brain barrier, but I believe it's very possible.
Right.
And it's just incredible. And anyone who's suffering from mercury poisoning, fungus, now you've got a double punch for fungus because this pulls all the fungus levels back down to normal. And not only that, what destroys fungus and brings it back to a normal level is the right bacteria in the gut. So you got two things working for you. So folks, you do not need any of the chemicals, the pharmaceuticals, any of the things that a lot of the hospitals and doctors are going to say that you need.